Morning.
Good morning,
Walk
good
words
morning,
of
good
wisdom on weight
morning. I
loss
got a
journey. Walk
story.
with
Want to hear it?
me.
Here it goes. I'm out here early in the morning, going ahead and getting this fitness on. Got to get this walk in. My goal is to walk my neighborhood about 3 times, go out to the center road, go through another neighborhood, cut back through another neighborhood, and come back home. We got to make sure we get all of our steps in as best as we possibly can. Again, like I had stated early on before, I have hit somewhat a mini stall, and I'm doing what I need to do to get this extra weight up off of me. Again, accountability is key. If you know you're cutting corners in your weight loss journey, you need to hold yourself accountable. That means making sure you're getting all your protein in. If you have protein shakes, there are different versions. If you don't like the milky taste ones, they have clear ones that taste more like juice. It is very important that you get at least 2 to 3 protein shakes in a day. That is key in order to make sure that you are getting all of the nutrients in regards to having surgeries. Those that has had surgeries, it is very important that you do that, because if you don't, you're not going to see the best results. And not saying anything, because everybody's body is different, but we do have to hold accountability. So that means if you've already had this surgery and you're not taking your vitamins correctly, okay, that could be an issue right there. If you had this surgery or you're using other methods, alternative methods to lose weight, and you're not drinking all of your water in some shape, form, or fashion, how it would count for you to be fully hydrated every day, that could be it. If you are still eating carbs and you're not following the guidelines to what was given as far as your doctor giving you an outline on what is allowed as far as carbs per day, per week, that could be the problem. And remember, this surgery, those that have had it, it is a tool. It is not going to fix everything. So if you are having issues with food, anxiety, and things like that, you are going to have to learn coping skills on what to do to help you. I do have other videos, and if you're watching my video for the first time, hi, my name is Tara. I am 7 months post-op gastric bypass surgery. I have lost a total of a little over 50 pounds. So I'm trying to get this other weight up off of me. So by the time my year comes, I could at least have hit 95% of what my goal weight is. And if I haven't, that's fine too, because everybody's body is different. What I'm replacing as far as this fluid and fat, I most likely am replacing in muscle, and that's okay, because I've always had a very solid foundation. There's nothing on me jiggling. Even after surgery, I don't have much jiggle or really loose skin. So that's why I said everybody is different. And don't get defeated by getting on the scale and you're not seeing the scale move. I could tell by inches, I could tell in my face. I know where I'm losing. Don't let anybody discourage you. Even some of these doctors, don't let them discourage you. As long as you're giving it your all and you know and you're not psyching yourself out in this, we all have it. I hopefully within the next few days or within a week, I can do some more cooking tutorials. I am a culinary arts graduate from Johnson & Wales University. Go Wildcats. And I can also show you some things that I do on a day-to-day basis to help me lose weight or just build my relationship with food. If you are having surgery for the first time and you have started going out to eat, make sure you are counting your calories. Make sure you are making sure what you're eating is appropriate, and don't get anxiety or intimidated by those that are eating with you and you're not able to finish within the time frame they are. The best suggestion is what my nurse practitioner gave me, and her herself has had surgery, so she knows what she's talking about. She recommended that instead of ordering off of the kids menu, because that can be intimidating, especially if you're in the deep south like me and you tell a waitress that you're ordering off the children's menu, nobody wants to have to always tell their story about them having going through weight loss surgery, and that's why you're ordering off the kids menu. Their behavior and demeanor change. They tend to feel like you're just ordering cheap because you can't afford to eat. So the best thing to do to keep from that happening, order you a regular entree. Order you a regular entree of whatever it is that you're going to eat. Once they bring the plate of food out, ask for a to-go box. Go ahead and separate the food out from what you're going to eat, so that way it is not as hard to enjoy your meal and not feel intimidated by what's going on around you. Just remember that is key. Because my anxiety used to get so high that in my throat, I don't know if you all have experienced this yet, it makes you feel like something's stuck in your throat. And that feeling can eventually lead into you vomiting. And that's something you don't want to do. So to control mine, like I said, even if I have to take more off of my plate, put it in my to-go box. My rule of thumb is I take my food to go. If I'm not able to finish it for lunch or dinner, it goes in the trash. Two warm-ups and that's it. And it's gone. And not the whole container, you section it off. But yes, it's gone after that. So those are keys and advice that I could give you. Those are dealing with eggs. Eggs are a little tricky, especially in the beginning, because I'm one that loved eggs, but I was finding it also difficult to consume or eat eggs right after surgery. What I will recommend, whatever type of sauce or condiment you like. Kinder's has, not Kinder's, it's R.L. Hughes has sauces that are sugar-free. I advise you to use one of them. I know that sounds gross, but your food has to be wet. It has to be, think of it, lubricated in order for it to go down and sit better in your stomach. So when we eat dry components, especially in our beginning part of our journey, we cannot settle that. Okay, so you got to remember, you're missing 85% of your stomach. Mine is the size of the golf ball. Those that have had the sleeve, you probably are missing about 85% of your stomach, because your stomach now looks like a banana. Still, it's sensitive. You don't have all the nutrients you used to have to break all of that down. So think of it that way in regards to eating. Eating out is going to be a challenge, especially in the beginning. I'm just now getting to a point where I can eat stuff and not feel sick after eating it. But I still have my moments. Like I said, there's certain things with Chinese food that I cannot still eat. Plus, it's high in sodium. So you just got to be careful. So I started making my own stir-fry, fried rice, things like that at home instead of going out to eat. And then when I do go out to eat, just choosing places that are going to be friendly to my diet. And sometimes if you're in a bind, just pick it apart. Eat what you can out of it and keep your day going. But this is enough of me yapping. These were some advice or tools that I felt that would be helpful, especially if you're new in your journey. One thing I can say, as you can see, I've been walking for about 8 minutes now, and I'm not out of breath. Prior to surgery, I would have been out of breath. This is something that I could not do on an everyday basis without having to use my inhaler. I feel like I'm about to die. So yes, it gets better. It gets easier. Don't give up. In the beginning, it's one of these learn and go as you can. And some of the things that they do have on that list is going to make you sick. And you're not going to want to do it. But trust me, you're going to build a new relationship with food. You're going to be scared to eat at first, but it gets easier. Hang in there. Until next time, remember to be nice, be kind, be sweet. Everybody has a story to tell. See you soon. Bye.